we'll get started right here. We're gonna cut everything up until this point.
No, let's start off the podcast. Come on.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. No, we're good. But this is real shit. Listen, this is what podcast is all about.
I was just letting y'all know, man. We ain't gotta take this shit in a 30-minute conversation. Come on, let's start it off.
Having discussions. All right, Wes, what you got for us?
Some funny shit Steve put together.
They're beefing.
Some funny shit last week. You impressed? I love that shit funny.
All right.
That one was really funny.
First video of the day, man. I got pulled up here. It looks like Charleston White ranked Anthony Edwards as the third best human of all time.
Who's Anthony Edwards?
So, okay, I'm gonna start this off. He plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
He's a beast.
As a national,
Sports,
as
no
a
clue.
national NBA player, and he's dark skinned and he's tall, and the women's love him, right? And so he had got this girl pregnant, and she threw him on child support. He said, I don't want no parts of the baby. And he said, how much is the child support for? He paid like $90 million to the bitch.
$90 million? Oh,
Pay her
hell
off.
yeah.
Aisha Howard. You know Aisha Howard.
Oh, a little baby's baby mother.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
You may not know who
It clicks.
Anthony Edwards is, but now I knew she would know
It clicks.
him.
It clicks.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
Okay.
She's
So that's
the
what we're
one
talking
you
about.
probably have seen her lately. She was the one in the news that Anthony Edwards said, I'm just going to go ahead and pay you all 18 years up front right now in the court. And she's looking like a thought bot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So now you know what we're talking about.
Now I know.
Okay.
Aisha, I mean.
So let's hit this shit. Let's see
listen,
what Charleston White's talking about.
He kept
He
telling
told
her
her
before
that?
she even had it.
Okay,
Don't keep the
well.
baby. She decided to keep it.
So
And
if a guy tells
think
you
he
not
offered-
to keep
I
the
think he
baby,
offered
then
to
you
pay,
should
too.
know.
he offered to pay for her to get rid of it, but then she didn't accept the deal.
I mean, that's on you then. If a guy
Thank you.
tells you that to get rid of a baby, and you still go on with, carrying that baby, what can you expect?
She came
He's
up
a
though.
fuck
'cause
guy.
I
He's a
believe
fuck
it's
ass
like $90
guy.
million. Is that right, Steve?
What do you expect? What do you expect from him?
No, it was one.
That's behavior
90
that
million,
you
though, I ain't
expect
gonna lie.
from
She-
someone who
No, it wasn't
wants you to
90
get rid of
million.
your baby.
It was like
90
no, it was like a couple
90,000?
million. No, it was like a
I'm
couple
gonna say
million.
90
It was a
million
couple
is
million.
crazy.
It was like
But
two,
I
it
would
was a
accept
couple-
it though. I'd be
I
like,
think it was close to like 2
90
million.
million to get rid of you? Bye.
All right, Wes,
Bye.
hit play. I want to see what Charleston White's saying. You know this motherfucker got some.
Than an absent father.
So what about Anthony Edwards, though?
He did the right thing.
You think he did the right
He's
thing?
a hero. That Anthony Edwards, you
Can't
got
say his name
Jesus, Martin Luther King, then Anthony Edwards. In that order.
In that order?
Man, he third next to the Christ.
Oh, man.
Man, think about what this nigga Anthony Edwards done did.
It's the
He
music
got
in the
a whole
background.
prick, not a hoe. He got pregnant. He got a money-hungry pregnant. With a big ass.
Why she gotta be all that?
So dick. She ain't got nothing else to offer other than life than her mouth, her pussy hole, her asshole, and her fingers.
Oh my goodness gracious! Why he had to go in on her like that?
God damn,
Damn.
Charleston White. Like, god damn.
She
So
got-
quiet
hey,
right
I
now.
got-
Everybody's
Moment of silence.
Moment of
Moment of
silence
silence
because
for
he
Aisha
slaughtered her
Howard.
ass. Because he slaughtered her
Moment of
ass.
silence, y'all. Priscilla Prayer, say a prayer. Moment of silence, Steve. Get in here.
Moment of silence.
She
Amen.
got paid.
$2 million worth, man.
Yeah.
Right, that's insane though. But he went the fuck
God,
in on
hey,
her.
listen, you know what? Charleston White, though, he never holds back, though. I mean,
That's true.
I would never
What do you
want to be on that man's radar because I know I'm getting my ass handed to me with what he's going to say. That man's a lot smarter than what people give him credit for. That's for damn sure. But
Putting the third next to Jesus, that ain't damn smart.
no, that's just comical. That
No,
shit is
that
just
shit
comical
is
at this
like-
point. But
But he did pay her off in full. She don't get no payment. So
God
if she spent that, she's done. He paid off for all the years.
hey, but listen,
Okay.
So if it's 21 years, he paid her all 18 or 21 years off.
Okay.
that was 18 years.
So
he
now
paid
it's
all
up to
18.
her to
He's
do
smart
right
because
by
he
that
gonna get the
money
next big
and
contract, Leah.
spend it.
He ain't even got a max contract, right? But the motherfucker only like 25, and he just put out the Lakers, right? So he's finna probably get $300 million contract.
And it's genius. She can't even touch that. That's the thing about it.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Yeah.
No, he was the fact, like, people need to learn from Anthony Edwards. That is like textbook. Use him as, like, if you fuck up and you get into the NBA and NFL and you get, we'll be nice, a young lady pregnant. And
Young lady.
a young lady pregnant. That's
very nice.
You know, is not, you didn't plan for. Take note. If you're like, okay, I'm in my 20 million contract, I can do the math, I can do this, do that, all right, $2 million, knowing that in next couple years, you're going to sign a $100 million plus contract. Get that bitch paid off as soon as possible. So when that contract hits, she can't touch
Can't touch
shit.
it. That's really smart.
And do not get another girl pregnant either. Like, just learn from the first mistake.
Hey, y'all got to start doing this, fellas. Come on their butt or something. Come on their mouth. Come on their hair. Some women
Here
like
we go,
nasty
back
stuff.
to the
Yeah,
sexuals.
now for real, because they come in these women.
It took 5 minutes.
This is what I'm gonna say.
New
man.
record.
They want to come in these women, and then you want to get mad if they gold diggers. You got to think about it.
That's
right?
true, though. He has a good
woman
point.
looking at you like a prize. You're gold to them, right? So if you're gonna come in them, then at the end of the day, you just threw away all that money. But you're in a situation where you can go get all that money again. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. But you just can't be out here going to get them pregnant again and again and again. What the Energizer battery commercial used to say? It keeps going and going and going
and going and going.
And kill it and kill it and kill it and kill it.
and kill it. Shout out to Nick Cannon and kill it and kill it and kill it.
Shit, hey, man. He took advice from that Energizer bunny.
He did.
Go in.
Because no, for real, I look at it like this, right? It's what I said last weekend. It's what you could do for me, world, right? And
It
if
is.
I lay down with this young lady right here, and this young lady lay down with me, and I come in this young lady, and she becomes a witch after that, that's my fault
witch
because
is crazy.
I decided to come in
Witch,
this
that
young
means she was a
lady.
witch before.
I was a witch
I
You
before.
don't become a witch.
Some
Okay.
people are not witches. Some people don't come out. So it's called the lady in the red dress.
Right.
Excuse me.
Is that like Bloody Mary?
So she may meet a guy who may sweep her off her feet, and she may think he's everything.
Uh-huh.
But then she may have a baby by the nigga, and he may be our worst enemy. I'm preaching. Preach on, pastor. Or you may meet a beautiful woman, and she may be everything. And she may be a beautiful lady in a beautiful dress, and she's your everything, and you talk to her about everything, and you think she's the one until you take her out to a bar, and she's fucking,
Crazy.
looking at other man, or,
Oh. I was like-
she has wondering eyes.
Listen, I don't date no thought bots, okay? No thought bots around here.
No thoughts.
No thought
I
bots.
don't want to catch none of my bitches in no City Vodka truck at all.
Oh.
Shout out to City Vodka.
City Vodka. By the way, our sponsor, City Vodka, we want to give thanks.
Motherfuckers.
Right.
Stop taking our chicks.
God damn.
No,
Damn,
but
City Vodka's driving by, man. We got to get out of here.
I was already a witch
All right.
beforehand, though. Yeah.
Listen, though,
He's a good
Anthony
one.
Sorcery.
Edwards, though. Back to Anthony
I'm a
Edwards.
sorceress.
He's a good witch.
Anthony Edwards, speaking of witches and all that stuff
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
a good witch. I'm the good witch.
Anthony Edwards is also a kingslayer. Don't know why
what?
I'm saying he's a kingslayer,
Why?
He only slayed LeBron one time.
but yeah, that's still a king.
Yeah.
He
He's
pulled
the
off
king?
he pulled something off that a lot of people don't get to say they
He
did.
did.
He basically
Lakers in
stopped.
5. He beat the Lakers in 5.
He beat the Lakers. So Anthony Edwards stopped the Lakers from the championship.
Dang.
Anthony Edwards is about to
That
be.
sounds pretty
LeBron
serious.
then basically went fishing. Shout out to LeBron. That's my boy, but they going fishing.
Yep.
That's what
And-
happens when you
and
get past the
Anthony
playoffs.
Edwards
They say
is,
you're going fishing now.
Go on, fish.
Like I said, Anthony Edwards, man, he's going to be I think he's the next generation's LeBron and Michael Jordan. He's making
think so?
strides.
Just-
Oh, he's making strides to that point.
Nice. Good for him.
Yep.
What's the next subject, Wes?
All right, man. Up next, we got DJ Academic sits down.
Oh,
with
here we
Lil
go.
Durk's lawyer
AKA the Hamburglar.
Here
and
we
gets us an
go.
update on
He
what's
does look
happening
like
in his trial.
Hamburglar.
Say that last part again.
This next video we got coming up right now, we got DJ Academics who sits down with Lil Durk's lawyer and gets an update on what's happening in his trial.
Shout out to my boy Dirk, yo. Shout out to his pop.
So,
Shout out.
likelihood of a plea. I think a lot of people have seen like this. Seems like it's a do or die thing. This is kind of like it's going to be like a 1 or 0 type of situation. You're either are or you're not. Is Dirk, from your understanding, or you as a lawyer right now, as his criminal attorney, are you open to possible conversations about plea deals? Are you thinking, no, we're going all the way? Would you entertain it, just entertain it, because that's your job to listen to it and maybe present it to Dirk, or that's just off the table?
It's a conspiracy to commit murder case. It's an all or nothing case, and he did not participate in a conspiracy to commit murder. And so there is no alternative. It's a life sentence,
Period.
potential life sentence. So this case is going to go to 12 people.
his lawyer boss got the shade.
Here he got the
Very
shades.
lawyer of him.
Look, got the shades on.
But
He's
you hear
like,
what he said,
don't
though?
fuck with me.
He said it's going to be in the fate of Little Dirk's fate is in the hands of 12 people because they're not going to take a plea. There's no plea. There is no
yeah,
plea.
you can't.
For the charges he's getting with those federal charges,
Yeah.
there ain't no such thing as a fucking plea at this point. Fuck. But he's got 12 people that's going to decide his fate soon. Bad. That's terrifying.
There was something I heard about something like in his lyrics or something that got him all caught up and stuff. But that song was recorded and produced way before the incident happened.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's typical though, man. That's typical of these courts, man. They'll do anything. Like the prosecutors will do anything in their power to go dig in these hip hop artists' lyrics to try to use anything they can against them. I think it's bullshit. I know right now Jay-Z and some lawyers and a few others are banding together to put that into a law and process and not be able to do that. It should never be allowed in courtroom. I think that is the most unstable evidence to ever provide to jury. It's just like a lie detector machine.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable. Like how, like for me, it's like, how do you go and take someone's lyrics when we know a lot of hip hop music is a lot of like fairy tale or storytelling? Some of it is based on other people's lives and not their own. So how are you able to get away with using that in court to prosecute somebody? That's crazy.
True though. No, but that's a good point, because a lot of people rap about what they don't do or have done. That's so true. How can you use that against someone?
Very true.
Freedom of speech.
Very, very true.
It's because that's what hip hop. But no, hip hop originated. Hip hop originated.
I sounded smooth as hell.
He was like,
ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight and live with Lay It on the Table podcast from Dark and what's the name of your group, your thing? Pretty Doll Talk.
Remember to tune in to
First
D.
of all, it's called
D and Getting Low.
We need to do a late night show.
Talk.
I've been telling y'all we need to do a
Down
late
Talk
night show.
Uncensored with Lear and D-Lo. And we're here right now. We're going to drop it low and drop it high.
What do you mean by drop it low? Dropping them draws low.
It's going to be all night, all sexual.
my God.
Man, boy,
Are we jumping on this train? Are we jumping on this
yeah,
one?
because I don't know how this originated, but I've been seeing it all over social media. People just saying like, "Oh, I can go against a gorilla." I'm like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?"
This is going to be funny. Play this one, Wes. Go ahead.
Play it.
I heard a lot of black people be like,
Black
and I was
people.
like, I trust black people in this because because it's such a white like all the white people are being like, we'd f them up, and all the black people
We'd
are like,
fuck 'em
that
up.
gorilla would f them up, and I'm like, I trust black people at assessing danger more than I do white people, because white people suck at assessing danger.
We're horrible.
We always.
We're horrible.
No lies told.
Because we always think, like Traven said it yesterday, it's like, yeah, dude, a bunch of these Joe Rogan are being like, we don't even need 100. Me and my buddy on HGH, we can f this up. But when I saw a bunch of black people being like, that's silver, I was like, yeah, man, like, black people have a better radar for, I don't know about that, than white people do.
Definitely.
Like, when it comes to I don't know about that, they score 99% on the combine test.
But
my
I don't know about that. It's about survival.
I ain't gonna lie. I am one of those white people he is addressing in this. Do
you concur with what he's
I
saying?
agree with what he's saying because I have been in situations where I was one of those white people he was discussing.
You want to know what's crazy?
He told no lies whatsoever.
He told
No
no
lies
lies.
are-
This is
no
why,
lies
y'all.
told.
This is 100% truth I'm about to tell y'all. Every horror movie you see, a white person always run into
The danger.
They run if it's in the woods, if it's some noise in the woods, they be like,
What's that? Let's go.
Who is that? Hello? Hello?
Like they're gonna call out like, "Hey,
and then they
I'm
call
here."
their dog. And then they call their dog. Willard, are you out there? And then that motherfucker monster come out, "Roar," just kill everything. You know the black, they always put
And
in
you
there the
think-
black person get killed
Listen.
first. But have y'all ever noticed that a white person always run? They gangsters, they don't give a fuck. You be like, get your lane out there.
This is what Cat Williams said though. Remember he said if it wasn't for white people, nothing would have been discovered.
Yeah.
I
mean,
he said not a wild
a good
pit bull,
point.
not nothing. Not a
Now
bad-
listen,
That's a good point.
I'm gonna say this though: if it's a female gorilla, I ain't losing to that shit. I'm beating a female
Bro,
gorilla.
Listen.
you
No,
beat the
I ain't.
female
No,
gorilla,
I'm
right?
not letting a female gorilla beat me up.
And this is why you're right, because you're fucking brave. Because listen, a fucking gorilla, they say bench 15 times more than a man, so they can bench up to 15,000 pounds.
I don't care what a female gorilla can bench.
She's gonna slap the
I'm
bitch
not
out of
letting
you,
it-
and I'ma feel it.
No, I'm not letting a
female-
female
I'ma feel
gorilla
a slap,
beat me.
Steve.
No, a female gorilla is not beating me up. I'm not letting that happen.
I run on his ass in.
No.
Yeah.
Go, I'm bouncing on Steve.
Listen.
yeah, no.
Female gorilla, Steve, you
Any
have at it.
gorilla is insane.
Listen, me
It's insane.
and the other white people will go fight the male gorilla together. But
Grab your pitchforks.
right, that's right. We're gonna go do this. But as far as a female gorilla goes, I'm not letting a female gorilla ever beat me up.
Why not?
Because a female gorilla is not gonna beat me up.
He's
Not
brave. He
letting
one of
that
the motherfuckers that go out there.
I
No,
just
no, no.
feel like
But we're gonna make you proud because we're gonna keep this shit going, and we're gonna put all the money in no woman name, in Jason's name. He gonna get everything. Jason, your mom, as your brother, gonna make
Oh,
sure you
Jason.
good. His son. Jason's
So are you saying that I'm not going to make it back
listen.
out of that?
Me and Leah, we're gonna have your back. We're gonna take this shit all the way.
So you're going to go fight the gorillas with me?
No, we're gonna let you
No,
have at it.
no. You're going to go fight the gorillas with
Have
me.
at it.
We're gonna send some YNs.
She like her tattoos are like mine. I ain't trying to have my shit
She said
smushed
we're going
up.
to get the other
We're
white
gonna get the
people. though.
YNs to go take care of that. They got them guns and shit.
Motherfucker,
They can go ahead and do
huh?
that.
When we gonna run, but we gonna come back with the lion. He gonna be like, huh? He
Right.
away.
Right, yeah.
By
yeah.
that time, you smash your head,
not
smash
doing
the
it.
shit like a cartoon character. You got smashed. I ain't fucking with no gorillas. You can have it. Female,
Yeah.
male, she male. You can have them all.
Yeah. Period.
Listen, I ain't letting the female gorilla beat me up either.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Don't do it, though.
If West ass can come with you, that motherfucker look strong. Look at West
Hey,
ass
Wes,
short.
you want
Them
to fight
short
a gorilla
motherfuckers
with
be
me?
strong.
Come on, Wes. Let's go fight a gorilla.
I'm down. Yeah.
I told you.
All right.
What?
Cause he gonna try to run it up with the city vodka truck. That's not in the rules.
Hey, a win is a win, goddammit.
long as there's
A
98
win is
other
a
people
win.
with me.
They never said.
This motherfucker West said, long as it's 98 other people with me.
They never
Long
said
as like
how.
1,000 people.
Hey, we gotta use that one.
That's
That's
like-
actually funny as fuck. As long as there's other 98 people with me. Leah gonna go get Simba, goddammit, and Mufasa. We ain't fucking around.
I'm gonna
Dog.
get the gangsters.
You can get
the
the gangsters.
YNs.
You can get all the YNs.
They
You
got all
gonna
them
smash
guns.
all
They
of
wanna
them.
kill somebody. Anyway.
YNs.
Go
You're
kill
gonna
somebody.
YNs don't know how to fight, and you can't have no guns.
Oh, you
Nah,
can't.
you can't. Everybody in there.
Wait, you can't have guns?
Nah, you can't have no weapons. You can't have nothing. It's a
Oh
straight
yeah,
up
fuck
fight.
that.
Oh,
I'm
straight
gone.
fist fight. I'm in.
Bye.
I'm
They
in.
down
Let's
there,
do it.
everybody in there gotta be naked.
Let's
too.
get it. Shit.
Are
Let's
you
get
kidding
it. 100 people. Come
Oh.
on. Come on. 100
Why
people.
can't you have weapons?
Because the gorilla ain't got a weapon.
Man, these are
He's not
weapons.
supposed to. He's a gorilla.
But there's 100 men.
Listen. There's 100. Hey, listen.
Okay.
Listen. There's
How
100.
big are we
men.
talking
The
here?
gorilla should have a weapon.
Are we talking about, King Kong? What are we talking?
Regular, real gorilla.
Oh,
Okay, real one.
Silverback. They talking about damn
It's
silverback.
silverbacks, yeah. Did you see that? Hey, did you see that video of the dude in Africa? They
I
were
love her.
like on a safari or like out in the forest, and they froze because they saw a gorilla walking through the bushes, and then the gorilla kind of walked up on the dude, grabbed his leg, and drug him for about 5 feet, and then just let him go. Like he did it with such effort.
I did see that. He was what he was doing. He was establishing that you're my bitch. That gorilla was
Basically.
establishing. Listen, white guy, you're my bitch.
He's gonna dominate the fuck
my
out of
bitch.
you.
All my female
2
bitches,
seconds.
all my female gorilla bitches are around me right now, and I'm gonna show them you're my bitch.
Yep.
That's exactly what he did.
So
Damn.
listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So we have to have a great plan, and this is why. Okay, if it's 100 of us, right? Get in a circle, form a circle, right? No, this is the truth.
I know.
And we all gotta attack at once because what happens is. From the front, they gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm coming from the back, and we can jump on his head and poke his eyeballs in.
Listen, May said it. Listen, May said it best. What's gonna happen is 30 people are gonna run away when they see the first man get smashed.
Wait, what is that?
So it's simple math, right? May said he's the best response I've heard all through this whole thing.
Yeah.
He said when it's 100 man versus gorilla, what's going to happen is 30 men are going to see that gorilla get smashed a man, and 30 people are running. So
So
now
yes.
the numbers drop.
Leah, basically what he's
Yeah,
saying
that's
is
what's
Steve's
gonna
gonna
happen.
get
You
knocked
think
out,
everybody gonna say that?
and Wes gonna be coming back up to the studio talking about, I tried to tell this motherfucker.
I ain't getting knocked
he kept
out.
going.
I ain't getting
sent y'all-
knocked out.
Hey.
I'm letting the first 10 white dudes take the hits, and then I'm jumping in afterwards.
I just sent
Yeah.
y'all that video.
What?
Good. I'm letting the first 10 dudes take the hit.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I'm jumping in.
There's got to be some
It's ma-
bait.
listen.
There's got to be some bait. Okay.
Steve crazy
Some
like
people
that.
gotta be bait.
Steve is like different white. Steve is like
Yeah.
redneck, like farm white. Like his dad was a straight gangster, like real shit. Like
Right,
his
no, for real.
cousin. Like
Punch
his
him in the
motherfucking
face.
daddy.
Yeah.
His daddy
They
used to
talk
tell
shit.
Steve, don't
Touch him,
come back
punch
to
him
this
in the face.
motherfucker.
Punch him in the face.
Steve daddy said if somebody want to fight you, don't come back to this motherfucker until you fall. Yeah, his daddy
No.
gone.
He said, don't come back here if you lost.
So
Damn.
Steve
Lose that
fight
fight.
until he won.
Oh, it's fight to
His
the
daddy
death.
If I come back,
Right.
he would always tell me, if you lose your fight,
That's why
and
he's
you
so
come back
crazy.
here.
Leah, that's why he's so crazy.
My dad would tell me
I
this
know.
all
I
the time.
love that. I love that he's
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
like
My
that.
dad would tell me all the time, if you come back here
love that.
and
Wes.
you lost this fight.
Funny thing about him, he had a pet reindeer grown as fuck.
Yeah.
This
I
motherfucker
think I
crazy,
heard
bro.
that story.
Yeah, I got pictures. Maybe we'll put it on here. We'll put it on there. I'll throw
And
pictures
then
up.
D
Rudolph
was
at the
petting a
crib.
fake
Rudolph at the crib.
Damn.
a fake deer on
That was
last
episode 12.
Was it 12?
That was episode 12.
Damn,
You
that
were
was
pet-
that far in.
Yeah. Episode 12, he was petting a fake reindeer.
He
I
was
don't
in there,
even
he was
know
like
what you
this.
doing.
He's just sitting there talking.
But no, what my dad used to tell me, he said, hey, son, listen. If you get into a fight and you lose and you come back here, I'm going to beat your ass and I'm going to send you back to win that fight. I said, okay, well, I
So
won't lose
what
no fights
now?
then. I will make sure I will
Yeah,
win.
that's
My dad, and then my dad
crazy.
told me, I don't care how you win. A win is a win. Doesn't matter if you got to pick something up.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, a win is a win. So make sure you win that fight before you come back home. I was like, noted. That's what it is.
Look, his dad was a beast.
Shout out to my pops.
Shout out to his pops.
I'm sorry, guys. I posted Leah on my Instagram. She's currently going viral right now. I'm sorry. Everybody keeps saying she's
They
a
said,
bad.
fuck you, no, fuck me.
It's fuck you and fuck me.
You need to change your name to Leah Dow to China Dow. He right. Japan Dow. She right, Steve. She like a Chinese Dow. Chinese Dow.
Well, my
That's
mom is
stupid
part
hard.
Chinese.
What's that
That's-
song
She
with the
changed her name. It's
what's
time.
the Meg Thee Stallion song? Da, 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 da.
That's-
I don't know the words.
You know
Watashi
you
wa
cold.
sta.
Get the words right before I say
I ain't gonna put nobody on blast.
I don't know the words.
I ain't gonna put.
I don't either.
Watashi wa sta.
I ain't gonna put him on. I ain't gonna put him on blast. But you know you cold.
You guys
when,
want to hear something? Wanna
you
hear
know
it?
you cold
Wanna
when
hear
you
it?
walk in the room and he say, "Oh shit." I love that motherfucker, dog. Motherfucker turned
You
around.
wanna hear
Tiny said,
you
"Oh
wanna hear
shit."
my Chinese? Tell me if it sounds good, okay?
Okay. Uh-oh.
Zhang yang wong lao gong ma. How does
It
that
sound like you want some black. What? Fill in the rest of the sentence.
No,
D
that's
went
not
there.
what that is.
He took it there again.
Zhang yang wong lao gong ma.
It sound like you want some egg foo young. Egg foo young.
That sounds great.
Egg foo young. You want Oshu, shrimp fillet, or Coca-Cola?
A Coca-Cola.
D, that's just racist.
No touch. No touch, no money. No touch, no money.
No touch, no money. Now that sounds like an Indian person. Or Arabic person.
That's just racist.
Yeah. Zhang yang wong gong ma.
Ooh, that is crazy. I never hit a Chinese girl before.
I'm learning Mandarin.
D's
yeah.
like this.
He's like, you want to sing mahjong?
Mahjong.
No, I'm learning Mandarin though. It's hard as fuck, but
That's dope. Shout out to Red Note too. Red Note, we will lay it on the table. We'll be back on there
One day.
and we will get the Chinese dial back on. We will be back on tomorrow.
The Chinese
Not one
doll and
day.
the Chinese cowboy. We'll
I'm on
figure it
her
out. I'm
ass.
sorry.
you know
back
what's
on
so
tomorrow.
crazy? A lot of people call me Chinese Kitty.
Oh my God.
You guys know who Chinese Kitty is, right?
Hey.
But y'all know who Chinese Kitty is. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like Chinese Kitty.
Why is that?
I don't know. People tell me that though.
You know why? Some guys might say it's a big kitty. Some guys might say it's a little kitty. Who
These
knows?
are the guys who have never had the kitty.
But them guys have a wild imagination.
They,
Oh
you're
my
right.
God! I told you they ain't me
You're
with all the
right.
stuff.
You guys have a wild
Yes.
imagination, so that's.
I
Chinese
think
kitty.
D's imagination is wild
No.
for all of us.
No.
Whoever
it's
said
enough for
Chinese
all of
kitty
you.
has a wild. I said Chinese dial. Somebody said Chinese kitty.
No, no, the artist, Chinese.
They
guy.
always
artist,
say
Chinese
Do you
kitty.
get it? They always say Chinese and Japan woman has really wet hot wet.
They said
Asian
it's
people,
sideways
they
too.
do.
Yes,
They
right.
said it's actually sideways. I don't know if
can
that's
confirm.
true.
You said what?
They said it's actually sideways, and I think that's not true. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
On that note, Patreon.
I'm like, well, you know,
Hey Wes, what do you got on the screen for us right now?
We gave all that love to the Chinese women, so I finally. So what about the white ones? So I think I put the
These snow
rest
possums.
on why NBA players date white women.
oh, this is a good one.
Why do you feel like men, especially NBA players, get with the white women? Is it because they're easy, quote unquote?
I got some theories, but I really want to hear it from him.
I do too. I want to hear it too.
I honestly think that maybe they appreciate maybe more and they apologize more.
And then they kill you after that.
Listen, I'm scared. Hold on.
Listen, I'll actually, you know what, Leah? I want to hear your thoughts because, yeah,
I just feel like his sentiments regarding that, it's just like, yeah, they like to get ran over. Yeah, of course.
ran through
Yeah.
or ran over.
Both. Ran through and ran over. Two, like, yeah, and then they end up killing you like 2 months later.
Jody Aries.
Like, what the fuck? Jody Arias. Yeah.
Cut your head
Like,
off.
I mean, yeah, they're like,
That's
they're
just
like
one
this.
girl.
Listen. They're like, yes, that's fine. And inside, she's like, I'm going to fucking kill this motherfucker.
Yes.
Then you can see a story online where this bitch has killed him and ran off with her lover.
This is what I'm gonna say right here. This is what I'm gonna say. Paul Pierce, you're wrong. Get you a Chinese black queen. Chinese Dow, Leah the fucking Dow.
A queen
This
in
is what I'ma
general.
say.
A queen in general.
This is what I'ma
I
say.
keep preaching this stuff.
Yep.
A queen in
queen in
general.
general.
Leave these
Yes.
snow possums
Yes.
alone.
Snow possums.
No more. So I'm gonna make sure it says no
Listen.
more
See,
snow
Can
possums.
we get
Now listen.
context over?
See?
I know the snow part, but the possums part. Can we get
Yeah.
context over
Because
that?
you know how the smoke, you know how the possums, right? You know, whenever like you both up open the door, you're like, all right, and they just fucking fall over and play dead.
Yeah. Oh, that's them.
That's them.
So listen, Steve, he done been through some shit with the snow possums. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So he's just trying to give y'all some advice.
I said clear
on
them.
shit
Nope.
He said nope.
Nope.
Don't want
He
no
almost, had a couple, he almost had a couple cases that got closed that was over.
First off, no. I'm not Shannon Sharp, man. I know Shannon
But you're
Sharp
sharp.
over here. I'm
You're
sharp.
Steven Sharp.
I'm sharp.
You
I'm
are
Steven
sharp. You are sharp.
And I know Shannon Sharp. No, man, listen. Snow possums, you got to be careful. I'm gonna get some shirts made, so look out. It's gonna have a possum with a circle and a
we
cross.
need to have
through
a
it.
snow possum party.
Wes, I know you like the snow possums, Wes. It'll be all right though. Okay, listen. One day when you call me and you say, "Man, it's this bitch," I don't want to hear it.
He said, "You hear him?" He said he doesn't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear shit.
So skip him from the
I
call.
done warned y'all. I've done warned y'all.
Skip him off.
I done warned
He's
y'all on
not
2
on there.
episodes
He's
now.
not-
2
right,
episodes I've warned the world.
Right.
I don't want to hear it. All right, Wes, speaking of, what'd you pull up now?
Oh man, so this one right here, it's a little terrible, but it's a viral video that shows a young woman being ran over by a so-called friend while she danced in front of their car.
Look here. This shit is so fucked up.
So I know we can't play the video because of YouTube purposes, but I did watch the video. She was twerking in the middle. But besides
was
the point,
she in Miami? Because they usually do that in front of
I think
cars
this
in
was
Miami.
Atlanta. I think this was
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
of course.
But
that
she was
too.
twerking, and she was. So this is what was said. She was with some friends. She texted a friend saying, "I don't feel comfortable. I do think that who I'm with, there's some issues, this and that." Shortly after that, the friend that got that text message was told, "Hey, such and such is dead."
Yeah.
The video shows she was in the middle of the street, and the car full of her so-called friends floored it, ran her over, and killed her. Damn. Why does this keep happening? This isn't the first case.
It's not.
This really does keep happening. Like, why? What's going on? From a girl's perspective, Leah, I want to know.
Okay. Bitches be hating.
Okay.
They pretend to be your friend, and they're not. But that's up to you to recognize that, because they're going to let you know up front. Like, you'll know when a bitch is hating on you. So I just feel like people just try to ignore, the signs, because I have, we all have, you know what I mean? We've had to learn lessons and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, I just feel like that's a very sad case, because, like, literally, like, that was deliberate. Like, it was no, like, stop, like, oh, shit, like, we accidentally did. No, it was, like, ran over, went to the next light, turned the corner. And I would really like to know, like, the context of that friendship, because that's insane. Like, what made you just think, okay, she's dancing in the street right now, let's go ahead and run her over?
Well, I try to figure this out, right? It's
so
like you were just.
heartless.
Well, it's like you were just saying, right? And I try to figure this out, the context of it, right? There was this case, the one in Mexico where the friends killed her, and a couple others where some friends are hanging out together. The girl in the hotel that went, they found her in the freezer. Why?
That was the first,
it's like, what is triggering these things for people to look at and think that this is okay, right? I don't care if you don't like somebody. Then just fucking bounce, leave. Don't sit there and be like, hey, I think this would be funny if we floor the fucking car and just ram this bitch over and see what happens.
I can see if you planned
That's
it,
wild.
wasn't friends with her. We get it, right? But it's just like we live in an era where people hang around people they don't like. And I never got that. I'll be damned if I even look at someone's shit that I don't even like. I'm not even.
All I know is if I'm out twerking in the middle of the street and you run me over, you better hope the fuck I'm dead, because I get back up, I'm gonna be full fucking like Pet Cemetery and shit. I'm coming back from the dead. I'm coming back from the dead evil, and I'm coming for all of you.
Yeah, but we just live in that era where people are around people that they don't like. That's just essentially what it is. I see it all the time. Every time I go outside, you got all these motherfuckers having a great time talking about each other all the time in daily life too. So that's just what people do now. I would never, like, if I don't like someone, I would never be around them. I would never engage in them. I wouldn't even look at their shit. That's just how I feel. But I mean, that's not everybody. So
Leah, have you ever been with a group of friends where the girl they didn't like was hanging around and they're like, man, we should beat this girl's ass?
No, because the friends that I've always had, well, I mean, generally speaking, the friends that I was friends with, drama and fighting was never a thing. Like, no, we don't fight. We're cute. We're pretty. We don't fight. We don't do that.
We don't need to be touched, all
we
right?
don't do that, okay? Like,
Leah's
we're
like,
too
and
cute
their
to be
friends are like,
fighting.
Don't fucking touch me.
Okay? We're too cute to be fighting. What the fuck are we doing this for? No. But I would never associate myself with people like that anyways. Like who like to be in drama, who like to fight, who like to initiate that shit. Nope, keep me away. It's just not my preference.
D, what about you, D, man? You Chicago motherfuckers, man. Y'all ever been in a
y'all
group?
crazy as fuck.
Y'all Chicago motherfuckers, y'all ever had a group come around and be like, no, we're going to fuck him up. We think he's cool, but we're going to lead him up. We're going to fuck him up.
Actually, when we see a group of people, we go the opposite way. And we stay out the way.
Right.
What a nice young man you are, Mr. Williams.
My name is Napoleon Dynamite growing up, and I just stay out the way and I smell everything.
He said.
Pause.
He said,
Pause that one.
Yeah.
No, but
no, Chicago's dangerous. Would never.
I know. I've been watching The Chi now. I've been watching it, and you
so like when I
motherfuckers
was
are wrong.
Chicago, the reason why I left because like if any of my family was into it, I'm the one that start kicking this shit off.
Wait, like instigate it?
No. If you tell me somebody ain't fucking with you, I'm gonna kick it off.
Like go get
Oh,
down.
you're gonna initiate this shit.
Wow. We all get down.
You enjoyed it though.
I just was loyal.
No, you enjoyed it.
No,
you enjoyed a little bit of it.
Nah, hell no.
A little bit.
Get shot.
A little bit. Admit that. A little bit. You enjoyed it. Just a little bit.
I enjoy about to drink Leah's fucking iced tea.
Long Island.
Okay, well I'm gonna take that as
Look,
yes.
That island is pretty long there.
Pause.
Pause.
Sorry, here we go.
Alrighty then.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Had a long night there.
Here we go. I had a very long night. Oh my
Very.
God. It was great though.
Great, huh?
It was great.
Wonderful.
I was chilling, doing my thing.
Chilling and dealing.
24 hours up straight.
Leah's like, catch up, you fucking bitches.
Catch up. Rockstar. And I still made it to the podcast. Look at this.
She's like, you're lucky.
Dressed to impress.
She said, you're lucky I didn't go to Atlanta because
you guys are lucky. No,
I'm
for
thinking
real.
about it.
Because I was in the club. Like, should I take a flight right now? Nope. Got a podcast tomorrow. Nope.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
I'm good for that.
I'm a hyper person, right? I am.
Yeah.
I wake up pretty early and I'm hyper. But then when I hear your stories, I feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough.
You know,
I'm slacking. I need to fucking
you
get
know,
up earlier,
I will
work harder. Like, fuck. I'm not doing enough.
I will say this period of my life right now has been very interesting because I am not spontaneous at all. Like, I need to plan everything. Plan outfits, plan trips, plan events, plan locations, right?
Okay.
But for some reason, I don't know, my period, not my actual period, guys. This period of my life.
The era. The Leah era.
The era of Aaliyah has been pretty spontaneous, which is out of my character. But yeah, like just leaving the club, booking a flight, going straight from the club to the airport, ending up in Dallas with my ex-husband.
Huh?
That's a new one. That's a new discovery.
You're your ex-husband?
Wait, did I tell you guys this story?
No.
That's a new
So
discovery. Mind you, she talked about this in episode 1.
I did.
Episode 1, actually.
Okay.
So we're revisiting.
Okay.
Let's do this. Therapy time.
Yeah. Oh my
Episode
God.
48.
But I told you guys the story of me going to Dallas, right?
I knew that story. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, basically what happened was I was at the club and I was with some people. We were having a good time in the section, and then I saw my ex-husband. I'm like, hold on, everyone. Pause. I gotta be right back. And I guess I told them like, yeah, I'm gonna go see my ex-husband. Bye. In the section I was at, and that's horrible of me. That's so horrible, and I'm so sorry. But yeah, so yeah, we're talking, and next thing I know, I'm in the airport. TSA, they're helping me take my boots off because they were hard to take off, and I'm like, can you please help me? And they're like, I got you. And we're in TSA, like in the fucking security line, and it's like 2 of them helping me take my boots off, and I'm wearing a see-through fucking outfit, just my purse. Makeup just
then a butterfly knife flew out and Leah's like, I don't know how that got there.
Yeah, no. And then flew to Dallas and then flew back to Phoenix 8 hours later.
Damn.
God damn.
Yeah. That was a good time.
How did you feel about your ex after that?
You know, like really cool. We're cool now. After that, we're cool now.
So would you say after all the history, right? We'll leave it at history.
Yeah, history, yeah.
And so, all the years later,
right,
leading to this point, went to Dallas, took a trip, came back. Now you guys are on good terms.
We're good. Yeah.
That's very adult of
we
you
joke,
guys.
We joke with each other all the time, but yeah, we're on good terms for sure.
That's good.
It's just because like the past is the past. Like I haven't seen, and it's crazy because I haven't seen him in 7 years. So when I saw him, I was like, oh, I gotta have a word with him. And I was like, I'll be right back. And then, I don't know, I said some crazy shit. And then...
Now, Leah, why didn't you tell us this story sooner?
I don't know, because,
It's a good one, though.
It's a good one,
It's a good
but
one.
it's like I live for the plot of life, right? It's always a plot twist somewhere. Like, yeah, because my friend, she hit me up. She was like, "Bitch, Dallas," and shout out to Dime. I was like, "How do you know?" And I forgot she had my location. I was like, "Yep," because she saw me here in Arizona. Then she saw me in Dallas, and she said, "Bitch, Dallas, what are you doing out there?" I was like, "Oh, nothing. Just took a flight from the club to Dallas." And I told her the whole story, but yeah, we're pretty good right now though. Like we haven't talked about the past, which I don't feel like we should, because I feel like it's just irrelevant right now. I just feel like
both of you guys.
point.
Well, I was gonna say if both of you guys are
and
over
it's been
it.
like 7 years, so it's like
I was gonna say if both of you guys are over it, and it's like, hey, we're better now. We've learned now. Did you just break your?
I did. OMG, because this is stuck. Oh my goodness gracious!
Do you somehow? I think that's your fault.
I broke my
It's your fault somehow,
fucking bracelet.
Damn,
And
that's
it's still
cold,
and
too.
this link is still stuck on my tights.
Pick it up, put it on in your purse.
I'm upset now. Anyways, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I mean,
Go ahead.
at least your ex isn't as crazy as this guy that I'm seeing on this screen right here.
That guy.
What'd you
looks
pull up for us, Les? What is this,
insane.
Wes? He looks
This
crazy.
one
He
we
looks
got, yeah,
crazy
this
as
one's
hell.
crazy.
I,
That's
to be
crazy.
honest.
We have Lynn Price, the former owner of Houston's turkey leg hunt, allegedly
guy.
paid a group of men $1,400 to set fire to a bar owned by his business partner. An FBI agent testified.
Jesus Christ.
OMG.
So basically, that's like one of the most popular restaurants in Texas. Steve know that he's a Texas native, and so basically, when you come into town, you go to what is it, Texas? What is it called again? Turkey leg.
Turkey leg. Yep.
Turkey leg.
And they were saying that dude, the owner had fucking pounds. You good? Hundreds of pounds, and the turkey leg bags, and he was getting.
Oh,
to
so
it.
he was hustling. He was making
hustling.
moves.
He was doing a lot
He
of.
was scamming
Yep, doing a lot of the wrong
a
shit.
lot of shit.
That's okay, but all right. But here's the deal: if he's got this extremely successful, popular spot, my question would be, what led him to first off wanting it to be set fire, and number two, why was he hustling and scamming through it? Again, if it's successful, why do motherfuckers think that you still got to be street and include the street shit in successful businesses? I don't get that. Like, what is the thinking?
You
behind
know,
that?
the street just never leaves that person. I mean, we see it all the time with rappers and, people who are in the streets and then become famous. Like, some of those guys, like, who are currently on trial for certain shit, the streets can't leave them. They can't leave the streets.
I ain't gonna lie. I played.
So it's
I got
it's
to play
a
in the
prime
streets.
example of that.
I got to play in the
He's
streets
not
for a little while.
But it's the prime example.
And when I got a little bit of money, I said, I'm gone.
That's what I'm saying. Give me
Like,
one.
fuck y'all, I'm
listen,
gone.
Give me $100,000.
It's a quick little 100, nothing much,
Okay,
you know?
nothing much.
Nothing
I'm
much.
not
Quick
asking
little
for
100.
much, right? $100,000.
D, give us 100,000.
100,000. I'm flipping. I'm turning that into millions.
No, I
Just
agree.
give me the chance, and I'll
agree.
do that. Just give me the chance.
Well, I don't know. I get confused by things like this because it's just like, man, I come from that industry of owning businesses, and for me, never in a million years could I ever think like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and start hustling or laundering and doing some crazy shit through these businesses. I'm thinking of ways to scale, take over, monopolize.
Right.
I said monopolize because yes, I'm on that shit.
Oh yeah.
All that stuff, right? But legally. And I don't understand. I don't know. I can't understand this. It's not clicking for me.
So some people, you get the greed of the money. When you do stuff wrong, sometimes you get a greed of always getting that fast money. He already had the restaurant money, but then he got pounds coming in. It's like a monopoly. He getting money coming from all directions.
Right.
And just because you have a successful business don't mean he was right from the beginning. You get what I'm saying? He could have been like this for a while. That's the only way he probably know how to get money. And he tried a restaurant, and it just became successful. You know what I mean? Some people have a past in history, you know?
Well, if that's his mugshot, he's looking like he's like, fuck, I fucked up.
That just
Shouldn't have
looked
done
like a
this.
regular. Yeah, he
But
actually.
did he have
He's like,
other
"Fuck."
scandals too? Like, wasn't he cheating on his wife?
I think
Was someone else that was working there or another employee? Didn't he has so many scandals.
Damn.
This is just
So
the
he was
craziest
just fucking
one.
up. He was just fucking up.
Yeah, it's like
That's a
boom,
lack of
boom,
discipline.
boom,
You know what
boom,
that? You know what?
Motherfucker
You know
drink
what
got
that
him
is? That's what it is. What'd you say, D?
That drink got
me in
him
attack
gone.
mode.
He said, and then you said only one. Didn't I tell you?
I'm ready to bite your motherfucker in the neck.
Didn't I tell you? You ready to be a vampire?
Ooh, like Sinners? D, you should. Why didn't you?
Did you guys see that?
Why
You saw
didn't you?
that?
I'm about to. I'm going to though. I'm going to
Okay.
this
You
weekend.
You don't got
I ain't-
Sinners on there?
No,
Is it talk about?
but let's talk about it.
All right, let's do
Sinner,
it.
you saw it?
So, Sinners is so great. It's like a real message.
Michael B. Jordan.
Let's all go. You ain't seen it, Leah? Leah, you ain't
She's
seen
like,
it? We
you
fucking
know,
around to go tonight.
Of course I saw
Leah's
it.
like, you know,
my
let's go.
friend, my friend Jalen.
Man, I wanna be like D.
He said he watched that like 3,000 times. He's like, let's watch it. I was like, okay, let's watch it. And honestly, it's a really good movie. Like
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, of course. You know, he's just.
You like that guy.
I love Michael B. Jordan. Ever since The Wire. Have y'all seen The Wire?
Mhm.
I loved him since then. I mean, he was a kid. I didn't love him as a kid. But
You
I'm
know
just
you
saying,
did.
as
You
an
know you
actor,
did, but it's all
hell
good.
no.
You
What?
know you loved
I'll
him
be
as
a
a
fucking
kid.
pedophile.
You
What?
know you loved
What?
him as a kid. Leah Sharp. Leah
Oh,
Sharp.
Leah Sharp is crazy.
Leah
No,
Sharp.
it's crazy.
Steve, Leah Sharp.
But like, it's just like him starting from The Wire and then just having this amazing acting career. And he's handsome too. Like Michael B. Jordan is just like
Leah
full
said,
package.
"Yum, very much yum."
He's the full package, and his
Yeah.
role in Sinners was amazing too. By the way, with
When Leah say you the full
I
package.
was like,
When Leah
oh
say you the
yeah.
full package, that's a compliment. Cause
D, you could.
I wish somebody would say that about
D,
me.
you could have been in that movie. Why didn't you audition for that movie, D?
Right. You,
Huh?
I can see you in Sinners.
Yeah, why didn't you
I can
audition
see
for
you
So
in there.
don't worry. So I got some big things coming, y'all. You gonna have to start coming with me.
I will.
I'm finna
Because I
start
want to
going
get
to
into
LA
it
and
too.
Atlanta, and I'm finna go harder with my acting career because I blew up off that movie, The Jealous Ex on Tubi.
Shout out to
I was
them.
in Hollywood, and they was coming up to me saying, "You the crazy guy."
Oh,
I was just like, "Oh shit!" Like
you
this.
got
I'm
you
like,
getting
damn. I was like
recognition?
shocked. West, like I was just like humble, but like I was very shocked because I'm a
awesome.
humble guy. So it's like I didn't know what to do. I was just like, "What? How do you know me?"
Damn.
Like,
That's
it's crazy.
awesome.
Hey, and then D hit him with a sexual story.
Right.
He's like, "This
He
motherfucker
said
really is
that,
crazy."
I'm gonna teach you how to. I'm gonna teach you how to please your woman after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna
You
teach
should come
you.
out with a sex book,
Yeah,
Do
Yeah.
hey,
gonna have to
hey,
do it with
D,
me.
an audio.
D.
do it with me.
You should do an audio. Do it with you?
Yeah, do it
Oh,
with me.
you're crazy.
No, 'cause we can talk about what you've been through and what I've been through. And I'm gonna be like, did you like when he touched you right there? And you're gonna be like, I love when he touched you right there. And I'm gonna be like, what did you do when he touched you right there? He did everything.
So at
when
that
he touched you right
point, it's an audio. It's a fucking porno audio.
I was gonna say at this point, I think it's porn.
a porno,
That's porn,
a
D.
porno audio.
And you
not-
know who
like,
can
that
get
is
it?
porn.
You
But
know
they
who
don't
can get
have
it?
that.
Hey,
Though. Do they have
Somebody's
that?
getting some-
time out. Thank you.
Do they have porno
guarantee you
audios?
There's a category for it.
Yeah.
Wes gonna be able to get a deal for it.
I can imagine. I imagine
Guaranteed.
going pull
Yeah.
up and someone's listening to that in their car. You pull up and it's like D's just like, yeah. Then
lick the back of her
you go take it out
We licked the
and
back
put it back
Guys.
in. I'm gonna be
No.
put next door. I'm like, what
But you know
the
what's crazy? I
fuck are
saw
they
this
listening
video.
to?
He was trolling people. So this guy was pulling up to like the gas stations and stuff like that, and playing 50 Shades of Grey out loud at the gas station. And the guy next to him had a dog, and the dog was like this, and the guy was like, look, like, and this guy's window is like almost up. And so he's blasting 50 Shades of Grey, like the audio. And the guy's looking in his car. He's like, who the fuck is this? And then he turns around and he starts laughing because the part that they were saying, it was so funny. Like,
That's
this
funny
guy.
as hell.
Yeah.
Imagine you pulling up on the
That's what it
front,
reminded me of.
pulling up at a stoplight, and all
then
you hear is this
Christian
extreme moaning.
Took my clothes
Alright.
off.
What the fuck is going on next door?
No, that shit was funny. But I was like, that reminded me of that. Because the guy, that shit was hilarious.
Liz too
People
cute.
do
She
the
said, "Yeah,
wildest
that reminds me
thing.
of that."
It
Yeah.
does.
And whatever I say is pretty because I mean marvelous.
Stop. That marvelous.
Well, to
Extravaganza.
Making my way downtown, walking the streets. And I miss it.
You guys are making a White Chicks too.
And
You wanna see that?
I'd be down.
You guys want to see that?
Let's go. Let's go. That'd be
Make it a
fun.
group thing. I'm down.
Yeah.
Wes,
I
you
wanna
gotta
see
bring.
that.
We gotta bring baby bottles of city vodka.
Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you
Okay.
know it, D's like, woo!
Hey, guess good news, y'all. Good news. So somebody just hit me because I posted Leah. And it's this guy. So it's this guy. It's this guy in Vegas. He lives in a mansion in Vegas. I went out there to get a dog from him, right?
Yeah.
And he just hit me, and he was like, "Man, how can I get on the show?" I was like, it's a fee to get on the show, And he was like, "Oh, I'm down. Let's do it." And all because I posted Leah the doll, and she's a Chinese doll, and she's not American, and she's Chinese. So they want to do it because they want to get around her because she has the connections for the stuff for the low, if you know what I mean. Not go low, but for the low.
Do I have connect? Wait, what do I have?
Wait, who's going low?
She's Chinese, me Chinese, so she gets the stuff for the low.
Oh, like lo mein. Ooh, I love lo mein.
She get the
I
designer
love lo
stuff
mein.
for the low.
I get the neck from the low. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, and
Neck from
D's
the
like,
low is pretty good.
D's like, ooh.
Just kidding.
D's like, this is going in my book.
Just kidding, guys.
Sit
Just
on
kidding.
my face,
Please
Barbie.
don't take me seriously.
Put your Barbie in my face.
D's like, this is. D's like, this is
Put
going
your
on my
Barbie parts on my face.
Barbie parts.
Batteries not included.
Batteries are not included, but
Keep going. Keep
Going,
going.
keep
Keep
going,
going.
keep going. Let's go. We gotta do the whole clip together. Let's go.
we have to and go. Oh my goodness.
That was funny, bro.
That was
That was
hilarious, actually.
But
But
nah,
yeah.
I really enjoy y'all. Y'all the best team ever. You know what I mean? And
Yes, I love my team. I always
yeah,
say that all the
love
time
y'all.
too. People are probably sick of it when I be on social media like, I love my
I can't tell
team.
because I get hella people
They be
inboxing.
sick of it. They're like, okay, girl, all right.
They're like, shit.
But that's just their haters, though.
I love my haters.
So, shout out to you guys because you guys
So
keep
this
watching
guy's gonna bring his
consistently.
dog. He's gonna bring his dog. And
He's a
everything.
breeder?
He's the first one to breed a husky with a bully.
Hold on.
He has a
A
husky,
husky
bully,
with a
and it's like this
bully?
big.
Wait, is that gonna work?
Right.
It did work.
Does that works?
It worked.
A husky
Wait.
and a bully.
Has it ever been done before?
He did it. He's the first
He's
one
like,
to
I
do it.
already-
So he's the first to do it.
He said it's already done. What do you mean?
Do you
It's
know
already
who
done?
he is?
Yeah, he hit me now. He want to do the interview.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Next week.
He seen her.
He gonna bring his husky bull.
Wait, is that the millionaire
What
with
do
the
you call
mansion?
them? What do you call those?
That's
Right,
the guy.
yeah.
He not a millionaire,
So
but
how much should we charge
he came
him?
up off a dog breeder. He came up off dog breeding.
So how should we charge him?
It's 2 hours. Told him 3.
We each get a dog.
Okay? We each get a dog
get a
and
show
you charge
dog.
him like
Yeah, we each get a
$500.
$7,000 dog.
We get a dog. And we can lay
I
it
wanna
on
hear
the table.
nothing
Y'all
about
don't
it.
work- right.
What did y'all hear? What just West just said? We need to get a dog and lay it on the table.
Having them propped right there.
That's funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't drink that shit she got me drinking. I feel freaky than a motherfucker.
Oh,
What is that?
it's
ain't gonna lie to you.
it's Club Tales Long Island. Sponsor
AKA
me.
freak juice. Freak juice.
When I start biting my lip and shit,
Yeah,
it's
it's
going down
actually my
in the
favorite
DM.
like
That's what I feel like. I take a
pre-game.
Molly.
It's
Oh, hey, he ain't lying. When you take a Molly,
Listen.
you be biting the shit out your lip.
it's my favorite pre-game cocktail
So
in
I-
a can.
I'll tell y'all. You guys
So
want?
it's Long Island. Of course, Long Islands get you fucked in the first place.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to
Fucked
hear?
up, or
Do you
both.
guys want to hear my Molly story?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a Molly
I
story?
got a Molly story.
Okay,
yeah. I got a
great.
couple. I got a couple
I
actually.
turn into Terry
Everybody
Crews
has
when
Molly
I'm on
stories?
Molly.
I got
Yeah?
one.
So my Molly
Mine
story.
wasn't the greatest, but go ahead.
My Molly story was this. It was the first time ever. My friends came up
60
to me.
seconds, buddy.
Oh, it was bad. So my friends came up to me, right? And they were. I was at on Mill. It was called what's Q Club.
Mm-hmm.
So Q Club. My friends came up to me like, dude, we got some Molly. I was like, yeah. You know, I was all excited and shit because I've heard a lot about it, right? You know, my girl Molly. I was like, yeah, my girl. Let's do it, right? And so, okay. So we all took one, right? I should have did half, but we all took one full Molly, right? And so I was like, okay, cool. So we're in the club drinking champagne. Oh, because
God, you're mixing with
and I'm mixing with
champagne.
champagne. Yep.
Yep.
So I'm drinking champagne, right? And all of a sudden, like, I'm not even kidding. I'm literally like, I'm having fun, turned up, because you know champagne gets me hyper, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yeah. Music's playing, it's getting late and shit. Like, it was getting packed, right? So we had one of the booths and shit. So all the girls wanted to be over there and shit. It was fucking cool, right? All of a sudden, that shit went like this, hit me. And I remember standing there, and I literally, like, back to that gorilla talk, I felt like I could fight 100 gorillas. So I was one man that could fight 100 gorillas.
See, that's why he wants to fight a gorilla. Because look,
literally.
that night you were like, I could fight 100 gorillas.
Yeah, bro, listen. When
Okay,
I was
now,
on
now
Molly,
it's starting to make sense.
when
Now
I was
it's
on
starting to
Molly,
make sense.
fuck the 100 million versus one gorilla.
It was
it
you
was gonna be me versus 100 gorillas. That's how I felt. Like I literally remember
goodness.
thinking to myself, right? And I know it's not good, but I remember thinking to myself, I was like, yeah, I could beat everyone's ass in here at the same time. Like every man right now, I
goodness.
know I could win right now. When it hit me, it was weird.
That is crazy.
When it hit me, I was like, I could win. I would win right now, fighting everybody.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what it did
That's
to
a
me.
good feeling. But
That's what it did.
that's
Oh, I felt
dangerous.
great. I felt like I was like on another
Oh
planet.
my goodness gracious!
Uh-oh.
Last night,
You was off
the
the Molly.
security no, no. Last night, I was in line for Evo. The security guard at fucking Barsmith beat the shit out of this white dude, like over and
what?
over and over. It was fucking insane, and it was so unnecessary. Like, so this guy's drunk,
Yeah, I
right?
don't be
So-
liking shit like that.
No, that shit was so messed up. So this guy is drunk as hell. So he kicks him. They kick him out.
I
Right?
don't like motherfuckers do
They
that
throw
to-
him
you know
out,
what I'm saying?
right? No, they throw him out because he's drunk as hell. It's some white dude, and he falls on the floor. The white dude gets up and tries to fight the security, and this
Oh, okay.
he's going in. No, but listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Mm-hmm.
They beat his ass. He's on the floor, right? He lays there for like 2 minutes. He gets back up and tries to fight them again. He runs up, and
Oh,
they're
he
like,
on that gorilla juice.
No, he was on that gorilla juice. No, it was crazy. It was the most. And I'm not the one to take videos of shit like that because I don't feel like that's cool. So other people were.
Yeah,
but
I
was
would have,
like,
but yeah.
But beat his ass again. It was just one dude. Like, this guy's laid the fuck out. He sits there, gets back up, and tries to fight again. Damn. I'm like, oh my god. But like, I just feel like he's drunk. Why would you just? Because
that happens often over
he
there.
fucked his ass.
I can see that.
Up.
Wes, they could have just picked him up and just took him outside.
No. First they threw him out, and then this guy like fought him.
Oh,
3
they
or
threw him
4
out?
times.
Oh, damn, they
The
threw him
first
out.
time.
Oh, yeah, damn.
The first time
He's already
they,
out of
the
this
first
Oh,
time
yeah,
they
he
threw
trying
him
to fight.
out.
He must be off that pill, like you said, Steve.
And this guy was relentless. He kept getting up and kept wanting to fight.
Oh, he was off the
They fucked him up though. Like the last time he fucking fell to the ground, hit his head on the fucking pavement. He was he was laying there for like 20 minutes.
He was off that Molly, I'm telling you.
His shirt was done. It was it was so sad to see because I'm like, it's not like, I get it if he tries to fight you, but the way this guy was like beating his ass, because he wasn't like, when he came back up, he's drunk. Like, he's just like, you know what I mean? And this guy was like, wah, like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that's too much. I think
It's
they can
just
always just
excessive.
you can just push him off to the side.
Yeah, it's too much. Thank
and you
you.
know
Yell at one of
he's
the cops
drunk.
that are right there. Come get your man's.
Yeah,
Wes,
spray
right,
him,
yeah,
pepper
that's
spray
right, that's
him.
too
No,
much.
it was like,
other than potentially possibly killing this man.
no,
in
he
front of
almost
the
did. Like, it was like a power trip. He almost did. And I was like, I felt so bad. I was like, that is not okay.
Wes
But he was
100%
beating
right.
his
Live
fucking
right, Steve, right.
ass.
I don't like you know
That
you
shit
got
was
now he
crazy.
is coming back, so when you keep coming back, they got the right to do that. But
They do,
I'm throwing
but-
you out. If I'm a security, throw him out and give him to the
Well,
police.
but
Because
the
now
thing is,
y'all
security
get
can
y'all
still go to
clubs
jail,
shut down.
though. You can still go to jail. That's
You
the thing
should have
about
saw
it.
it though.
You can
Like,
still go to
shoulda
jail.
Saw it though. You should have saw that shit. You should. I was like, and everybody was like, "That's not necessary." Like, for you to keep doing that.
Hey, he was off that gorilla Molly, man. He was like, I can take 100 gorillas right now.
Real quick before I forget.